Huh? I don't know. Feedback sounds like you got two streams open. I'll have a look. You have two streams open. Probably. Well, let me just do this and go back to that in a minute. I'll go back to it. Because I don't know how. I don't know how to turn the other one off. I'm just doing this. I'm just doing this. I'm just doing this. These numbers, press that. I don't have. Oh yeah. Look at the state of that fucking band. Holy. Yo, folks wished them well. Madame could see that I'm sure that love the mademoiselle. So wait till we get a bigger car. Get it out of goes to show you never can tell. Okay, later. No, get it now. I'm recording this. Yay! No, it's good to see you, man. I'm so happy to see you full of life. Smells of ganja. Smells of ganja in here. Smells of ganja. Smells of ganja. My aftershave. This is some ganja. This is ganja. You know it's. I don't know what's happened. They went off. Oh, shaitan. This one's here. Oh, we got a plug here. We're just in the kitchen. Cool. They haven't started yet. So how do you know that? I know this. I was introduced to him by Tom. You know Tom. Oh yeah, Tom. Yeah. I mean Tom. Yeah, Tom. A little bit. I just thought because he started playing the tambourine, I thought I'll have a little go. We just had a very intense. Yeah, a bit stressed talking. We were talking about the Maharisha, what John Mayer said to Prabhupada. John Lennon's conversation. Yeah. Explaining Chaitanya and Nityananda, explaining that this lovely man over there gave me this book. Took me a year to read it. Didn't you? Probably don't remember. It might, no, probably not the same copy, but he saved my life actually. Is there anyone who put up? It's my fault. It's fault. Yeah. Is there anyone who put up with me at that time? Fuck knows how you did. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Can I go and get the things out of the car? What? I want to give that. Oh yeah. I'm not sure about you. I just got presents. I've got present for you. Presents! I know for you one. I hope it's your present. There you go. There you go. Be happy with that.
Bring the tea.
River.
You want tea?
Yeah.
Exactly.
River. I saw that and I thought of you.
Oh, I think.
Because the way you laugh makes me so happy. That kind of.
A monkey. See a monkey.
When you laugh, it makes me think of Hanuman, and it makes me think of pastime for Christmas giving. There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Monkey.
Yes, I didn't make you laugh. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Rang, I'm so happy, man. You look like you. I didn't know what to do for you when I saw you last time. I didn't believe you were doing it. I didn't know. You'd go to Turkey and that. I'm happy, man.
I'm going to India next time.
Nothing surprises me, Rang. I thought you'd have some information.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to see you well, man.
I see you.
I'm so happy that you.
I'm so happy that you're working out so well.
Yeah, man, you gave me a great.
Philip.
Philip's a lovely guy, man.
No.
Oh.
Give you a great Philip.
A great Philip.
Yeah.
That's a great start, man. You gave me a
Well,
great.
you gave me a start afterwards.
Yeah, well, it's reciprocation, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love you, man.
Thank you.
I love what you're lovely, man. I'm happy to see you alive again. I didn't know what to do when I saw you in Nottingham last night. I didn't know, man. I felt
Well, what was that
it
like?
wasn't feeling very. You've got a new spark of life now.
It wasn't quite a warehouse. Yeah.
I'm not all over the country like
I'm doing
no, just in my country.
Yeah.
Govinda, he has 70 motorbikes strewn around.
I know, man. It's got
It is
Oh,
crazy.
man, I want to see all that.
Yeah.
It's
like a
my
walk
best
through
friend where?
museum.
In there. Around where?
What?
70 motorbikes around
70
where?
motorbikes, yeah.
storage.
Yeah. Let me go.
Yeah, that's a good way to say that. Probably where two of them go, the rest of them got on their way to being gone.
Yeah, everyone says I'm crazy, like having, I want to keep them because they're all vintage, I don't want to give away, you do bikes, you have done, but no. No.
So what's your best bike?
Well, I haven't. I had some older ones like an aerial. I sold that. It wasn't finished. I've got a Triumph 500cc, 65, not 65, and it's mostly Hondas. I think it's Honda. I've got a Yamaha XT 500 from 76. Yeah, I've got a Honda. I've got insurance and MOT for a Honda, but I need to do a bit of work on it to put the chain
Make
on.
it right.
Yeah, I did. I rewired it, and I got it. Stick kicks over, but there's a few things I've got to do to it to get it like. Well, it doesn't have to be MOT now because it's like it's over. It's 1968.
Brenda?
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's all right.
Do you want coffee? You want coffee? Sorry.
Out of the coffee.
He's not going to have coffee.
Yeah, but historic vehicles, you don't have to MOT them. You just sign the form every year, but they expect you to keep it roadworthy. They trust people to keep them roadworthy.
Just yeah. Hey.
They do too. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereabouts you living?
I'm in Coventry, like
Whereabouts?
I'm not far from Tom. Like, you know Tom?
Yeah.
In Coventry. Yeah. I'm in the city centre. Spun in, like, and he used to like live in Henley Green and Bog Road. I can remember when he lived. I met Tom in the 90s. Like we used to. I started going to meditation, Buddhist meditation at 94, and I met Tom.
So how did you get in with Krishna consciousness?
Well, Tom introduced me to Govinda because then they went and spent some time with Tom.
Yeah.
And we went to the Godiva Festival back in August. I haven't known he stayed at my place like for a week. So he's going over to Northampton. But yeah, because he said he was coming to Coventry. I said, oh, you can stay at mine. Because I've got no family and that, so it's helped me to kind of being isolated. It's helped the company. It's good. I'm trying to learn more about this like stuff. Like he's teaching me more about the Nityananda and I don't know. I've been Christian. I'm still Christian. I kind of see the parallels that I could relate to.
Just carry on being Christian.
Yeah.
Be fine.
Same thing. Yeah. So I see the parallels in it. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yes, really good. Is that? Very good.
I listen to.
See the glory. That's.
Yes, yeah. I listen to him sometimes. Yeah, I'm friends with him on Facebook. I do listen to him. I haven't actually been live though. I'm a bit shy going live, but I did go once or twice. Live on there. I played a bit of guitar on first time with Thomas Gordon. The first on live.
What sort of guitar you playing with?
Oh, well, anything. I'm not really a professional. I just play sort of myself, just play blues or whatever. I wrote down all these songs. Like, I've got lots of songs that are from I like those songs. I kind of grew up with the Beatles and Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath. I write down the odd one, and I'll try and do my own version of it, like blues or rocky stuff. I used to listen to Jimi Hendrix a lot. I like what they do. They kind of they change the words with Hare Krishna and stuff, like a lot of these famous, well-known songs. Yeah. I should do. I was doing a jam with Govinda the other day. It's quite good. But we had. I'm intending to do some stuff with him, recording maybe, and need to get some software to mix things better. Yeah.
It's all you, isn't it?
Me, I'm same age as Govinda actually. Yeah, I'm 56.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, about 70 or 74. My friend Dave's he's 74, born 1950. No, yeah, he's born 1950, 48. Yeah. Yeah, I had a mate I don't know if he's still around. He was born 47. Maybe, I don't know. He was quite fit now. He might be all right. I don't know. He was I got diagnosed with schizophrenia when I was about 19, and
Yeah.
I met this guy, and he'd been.
What's that mean?
Well, I don't believe it really. It's just psychiatrist. I don't agree with the medical profession. I think they're rubbish. Yeah, rubbish. I don't buy it. I did go to university and started a psychology and sociology degree, and did about a year and a half. But I didn't go back. Maybe I should have. We were saying like if you got an education, you can sort of compare the truth with it, like see how false or some not all, some of it's right. But,
Well, I'll tell you what.
yeah,
Anything that's taught at university is a load of crap.
a lot of it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
No, not a lot of it. Every bit of it.
Yeah, I say that sometimes.
Because
Yeah.
all I do is the right book,
Mm.
so there's the right things in it, and then
Yes,
if
yeah.
they're a PhD,
Yeah,
that's taken as being true, but it's not.
no.
Well, the crap. You've got more chance of knowing exactly what is it is, what exactly it is than they have,
Yeah.
because they do things through thought.
Mm.
I think this is right, so I'll put it down.
Mm.
It's not. But you've been through life, so you know what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. He was saying about the difference between Nityananda and Shaitan. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the one was like more like the Pharisees, like they were like the academics or the order, and the other one, Nityananda, was more like with like Jesus, like kind of rebelling or something against the system. Yeah, yeah. It's interesting stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Follow Nityananda.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one who's more appealing to the people who are like anti-government. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, rebel. Like,
Yeah,
like Jesus,
got nothing to do with anything. It's sort of self-government.
Mm, mm.
He's all against it.
Yeah, good. Yeah. I mean, that COVID
Something
thing.
for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
That one.
I never bought any of the COVID stuff. So glad we all got through that part. That was crazy. That was.
COVID time.
Yeah. Madness.
You didn't get.
No, absolutely. I never even wore a mask.
Very good.
I
Very
argue with the security. Like, I was going to say, "Oh, you supposed to be wearing a mask," and I just ignored them. Just carried on shopping. They couldn't touch me because they're breaking the law. They're just trying to sort of fool people into. They're trying to entrap people with this fake laws.
Yeah.
And the police were doing it as well, and it wasn't proper. You weren't going to the courts. No, it was illegal. They're like the private thing. They set up their own companies. The police. Your fines are going to them in their little companies. These police officers. And you're paying them. You're not paying the government. You're not paying. No, it's all a lie.
All lies. All complete lies. Yeah, it is all complete lies. Complete lies. Everything is complete lies. Everything here from government is complete lies.
Mm-hmm.
It's all done for this.
Yeah.
In the end. And you have got a thing about nothing about you. Because you're disposable.
Yeah, that's it. Your number, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, the birth certificate, your commodity, your birth certificate, you're just like collateral with them for them. Yeah.
What's your terrace one?
Oh, that's Corona's what that one. Oh, this is electric. Tom gave me the electric.
I bought that for you yesterday. I forgot to give it you.
Oh, thank you.
Very good.
Great.
I've seen you on the photos. I never met you. What's your name again? Sorry.
I forget. Ranga.
Ranga, right? Yeah, yeah. Where do people? You just made the name. You decided to give yourself the name
Well, you're not supposed to. But
No.
I did.
Yeah, I haven't yet thought of a name for the stuff. I'm not fully into, like I was saying with Govinda. I mean, I used to talk about God a lot. I try and sort of balance things out, you know. But yeah, a lot of people, they just don't want to know, do they? Talk about life. Yeah.
So I get with him.
He woke me up and goes, get up.
In my book.
Didn't know go in.
How did you meet? You two meet?
I certainly came to Krishna consciousness.
Mm.
It was a bit of a mess then.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, fuck up.
Well, I mean, we won't take any notice of it.
Nobody asked. Well, yeah, no one will ask one of the names.
Nobody what?
Nah, that's what they like. They like that with me. Dismissed me as being mentally ill, something like this. So, or fairy tales and all that. Yeah, no, I don't. It's life, really. Yeah, life. People trying to make sense of life. And that's what people were doing. Jesus was doing that. And people.
You just got to look at the what Govinda's done.
Mm.
He's done. You know that he's been helping people out in commentary and all that.
Yes, yeah.
You know, and all these fellows who were against him in the first place in the Krishna conscious community, they haven't done anything at all. Just fucking said, you can't do that, and he's not doing that. What's he doing that for? You know. Well, my mate here is a good example of the alternative.
Yeah, my heart's soft as I know yours is towards them. And, you know, your heart's soft towards those people. They are what they are.
They are what they are. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So let them be.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, judging people. It's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Judging. That's what they do. Yeah, they should be judging people.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, see you in a bit. I'm going to have a shot over.
Oh, well, yeah.
Tea bags. Yeah.
Got another drink here.
Oh, you sure? Is that all right?
Can I have coffee right now?
Yeah, because I don't drink milk. See,
We've got coffee.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah, please.
Okay.
That's all right. So, yeah. Are you okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I'm great.
Right, right. Yeah, I'll have a go in a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to have a look? Yeah, yeah. That's my. What, this one or oh, you want to see the?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's what Tom gave me. Yes, it's like Jimi Hendrix. It's like it's a Stratocaster. I don't know why he gave it me. It's like a Stratocaster like Hendrix. It's like.
Well, that's expensive, that.
Yeah, I think he's very generous of it. He's got a few. He wanted me to have it. So.
How's the drum play, isn't it?
Hey.
Drum play.
Well, he trained. He used to go to lessons and learn classical guitar playing and stuff. Like, you know, he's different. I've just taught myself. Like I just listen to. I used to listen to Jimi Hendrix a lot, and I had a friend who was like, his brother was like one of the first punk bands in Coventry, and I met some guy in hospital. Like I used to have a guitar when I was about 19, and he showed me the basic chords. You know, it took me a while. It took me about a year to switch over, but you know, and I learned from different people. And, you know, but I'm still. I find musicians they don't really they don't want to. I don't know. I had a little jam with Tom. We went to an open mic, and I just made stuff up, and he was doing poetry. But he didn't have his poems with him. He just had to do it improvised, and he weren't very happy with his performance, like, but he liked my guitar playing. But he should have stuck it out though. You know, yeah. But he's doing something with the neighbour. I think he's got some guy who managed the specials. Remember the specials? Like this guy was a manager. He did some guitar work with poetry. And this guy's remixing it. The guy next door producing a CD and stuff. You live in Nottingham. Have you lived in Coventry before?
Yeah. Years.
Really? Yeah. What country did you live in?
Bull Hill.
Oh, right, those off.
And didn't know where it's by. I forget all these things. You know, I've had brave images and
Oh,
things.
right, yeah.
The triple memory. And heart attack.
Yeah, look, I mean, I got high blood pressure. I mean, look, they got the hawthorn berries. That's supposed to be very good for blood pressure. Yeah, people have had those, and they've been on the medication, and they found that the hawthorn, you get tablets on for, and they found that the blood pressure's they got okay, improved. I should take more of them. Hawthorn, yeah, they kind of grow, get them around this time of year. On the berries, yeah. They got a lot of them in the hospital, loads of bushes and Watergrave Hospital. Around the back, yeah, loads of them.
Poisonous, really.
No, that's the yew-berries, I think. Your hawthorn's got a stone in it, right?
Do you know which one's big though?
Yeah. But the yew-berries look very similar. So some people can eat yew-berries. They taste like jam, and they taste. But I don't think they are. I mean, depends on who, on the person. To me, they taste like jam. I've never had a problem with yew-berries. But the hawthorn, you get tablets. I've got it on eBay. Hawthorn. Yeah, I get a lot of stuff off eBay. Yeah, I mean the medical. They can't. I mean, it was homeopathic medicine rolled for centuries, but they kind of took over the Rockefellers. They had all the money and bought the hospitals and made people. You have to go to train as a doctor and all that.
Correct.
Yeah, half of it. I mean, it's not all bad. Some of it's all right, but not all. Most of it.
It's all about making money, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, strings and 6.
12, 6, yeah.
Philip, it was very dark. I don't know if there's
Oh no.
more milk in it.
Oh, maybe a little bit.
It's instant.
Oh yeah, maybe a little bit
Bit
more.
more.
Okay. Sorry, yeah. We've had some interesting conversations, me and Kevin. We were talking about the Maharishi.
What about the Maharishi?
He's the guy that wears the pants.
Yeah, what John Lennon said to him and stuff, like he was saying something about the mantra, the chants, like he said, John Lennon's, I think it was Prabhupada, he was around in the 60s, I think, wasn't he? Yeah, and John Lennon, Prabhupada said to John Lennon that about different chants, because John Lennon said, aren't they supposed to be sacred or something? And he said, oh no, you can share them. Yeah. He quoted it like, because Rootstock book, Yeah. Interesting stuff. Yeah. I like history. Yeah. I'm very into like I'm trying to see things. Reminds me of stuff like, or something just like remind me of something.
Where do you want me to put it?
I say, yeah, thank you. That's great. He was talking about what John Lennon said. That he asked, the traveller car.
That's it.
Around 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just here.
Yeah. He was looking at that. Yeah. Oh, is that the guy?
That's the guy.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen him before. Yeah.
He started it all, really.
Mm.
You got the stage ready.
Yeah.
He didn't teach everything that we need for this time, but it's being taught. We are all receiving all of those things from his book,
Yeah.
and we could just do it in our own time.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
It's lovely. Yeah, it's very nice. Better than like Govinda's.
Why?
So I'm thinking. I see. Yeah.
I mean, there's picture after picture. I've never known anyone besides Krishna and Prabhupada, now Maharaj, Lord Caitanya. So many pictures, picture after picture after picture. You know what it tells me?
What?
Everybody has Krishna in them. They all see Krishna in their own way,
Of course.
don't they?
Yeah.
So there's so many different pictures of God, because people see it in their own way. And it's fine, because as long as we can explain it to others. We're here to prove God.
I see like I could see like connections or a parallel in something, and reminds me of things. You can see, like a lot of it, same thing,
Go on then. Look at the children.
Yeah, I'm trying to tune it.
You need something to tune it.
Oh no. I like to do it myself. I should really try and I should use it. Yeah, tune it.
Are these both yours? Yeah.
Tom gave me this actually. That's really kind of him.
Which
Do
Tom?
you know Tom?
You know Tom.
Back to Tom.
Tommy Feathers.
Oh, Tommy Feathers.
Yeah. That's how I met Govinda.
Oh, through him.
Yeah. Because he was staying at Tom's. It was only recently, in the summertime. Yeah.
Yeah, they filmed it, didn't they?
Yeah. I was trying to do a Bob Marley song, and he filmed me. I was a bit embarrassed because he put me on live. I was talking to your he asked me what I thought of the classes. I didn't really know, and I was talking to Govinda, and I said, well, what he was saying about the, religion being systematic, dogmatic, whatever, and I was saying I suppose like it's the same kind of thing as Nityananda of being the rebellious, like an open, you're not sort of restricted by this like bureaucracy or whatever you get in church or whatever.
It suppresses us.
Yeah.
We can't be who we are. We can't receive
No.
the Lord. We can't receive a relationship with him. If you had with Govinda, I don't know when you first met him, then you started becoming more and more friends, getting closer, you maybe revealed more things to him.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
That's it.
This is what Krishna does with us.
Mm.
The more you trust Govinda, the more you reveal about yourself. When you feel safe and open, you can reveal. And it's like that. The more we reveal ourselves and let go of things with Krishna, the more he will reveal himself to us. And it's a reciprocal relationship. The only difference is that this one is eternal with God. All our friends is temporary, really. Temporary relationships. And some temporary relationships are really excellent. But if they don't have the Lord in them, they'll come back again and have a really excellent relationship. We just want to get out of this cycle. Don't you want to get out of this cycle?
I don't know really. I want to just get it right, you know, like and come back and maybe get it right, do a better job next time or something. I don't know really.
Well, you've
Yeah.
hit the jackpot in
Yeah.
the sense you can get it right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You really,
yeah.
what you just said,
Yeah.
can happen now. It just depends up to you. Do you really
Yeah.
want to come back after all the shit that's going on here now?
Well,
Can you
I
imagine the
don't like
shit?
suffering. No, I wouldn't like to go through all that.
Yeah, well, this is the thing.
I go through hell again.
We have, you know, we've got the greatest now living guru, teacher, spiritual guide.
Yeah.
Helping us, guiding us, showing us, instructing us, chastising us. Sometimes we need that.
Mm.
And I tell
Yeah.
you, it's a great thing. We're really reached now a new frontier. And the only way you will see it, and anybody will see it, if they come and experience walking with God, and advice will grow.
Like Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
I used to like the early series.
Yeah,
like
me too.
Yes, with Leonard
Back in
Nimoy.
the day.
Yeah.
Well, we're the
I
same
love
as
the
Star Trek, because we go new frontiers.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah, we go where no one's been before.
Yeah.
And it's only because we have God here.
Mm.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be empowered to be able to do that.
We wouldn't know what was going on.
No, I mean,
But she
yeah.
would go to us and tell us what's going on.
Helping me because I used to want to talk about God all the time, and people just don't want to know, like, you know, they don't believe in
Well,
God.
people think God is an
Fairy
in the
tale.
sky sort of thing. You know?
Yeah.
But when you find out about God, he's not old man in the sky. It's that next to you now. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, to me, God's always been life, really. Life,
Yeah.
you know, people are trying to understand life, and they're just talking about life, really, and, you know, and you know, they're trying to, that's
As
what
you know
Jesus
it.
was doing, trying to help people to understand. It's like a psychology or sociology sort of thing. People just trying to understand people better and things, you know, how to live life to the full, you know, without being, you know, break free from the conditioning.
Well, he says anywhere you want to, you can have it. You know, anywhere that you are, people accept you of that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like you said,
absolutely. Yeah.
it's like we're, you know, it's about Nityananda now. Nityananda did whatever he wanted to do.
Mm.
You know, whereas Lord Caitanya played
Yeah.
sannyasi, you know, the typical kind
Yes,
of
we're
looking
talking
religious
about
person.
this. Yeah, like the
Nityananda
Pharisees.
just did everything, but they were both God.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what we have within us, you know, we
Yeah.
have God in us.
We're more like the way. That's what I mean. Like you're more like than Nityananda than the. Is it
Lord Caitanya.
Chaitanya? Yeah, that is more of order. Like, yeah.
It's more free, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can be. We
Yeah.
can just
you
be.
could yeah.
And we
Free.
still have the Lord within us.
That's exactly what I was saying. That's what I like about you. You're free. If I try to talk in the church, like, you know, oh, can you be quiet? Like, I mean, I'm talking. I'm the, you know, like, I don't like that. That's not really friendly, is it? It's that I must learn from the master, or not, like, you know. No, if you're all participating, that's good. I think it's like equality, isn't it? Equal rights. You know, like,
We don't have any
respected.
equal rights here.
No.
There's no equal rights here. It may look like it,
No.
but it's all breaking down and crumbling down.
Yeah.
And even the thing about ours and the difference with going to church here, you will become like you said, master, Maharaj, Chila Guhara, that's my master. Even though I don't do everything he says at that moment, not possible.
No.
Not always possible because you can't embrace everything. But what happens is,
You're like a compromise.
well, you do what you can.
Yeah.
You know, if you try and force yourself to do something, it's kind of,
Yeah.
it's not great forcing yourself. I come from a forcing background, but only because of being Indian. And my parents not knowing anything, really. So they just.
Are you Indian?
In this lifetime, Maharaj said I've got an Indian body.
Yeah.
You know, so that goes with Indian conditioning. So the thing is, you know, it is counselling here. I don't know, have you ever had counselling?
Yeah.
This is God counselling.
It is, yeah.
And God knows everything about us, more than any human being, more than we know ourselves. And he can really counsel us, and the difference is we can become on the counsel. It's not you just being counseled for the rest of your life, which we are. You know, the stronger we get, you can come on the counsel and still help yourself and then help others at the same time. And you do it as much as you can, as much as you feel attracted. I'm into the whole shebang.
Yeah, you're full time, and that's what I was saying. I'm kind of, I try and balance. I suppose you still like watch some TV shows.
Oh God, I watch films.
Yeah.
I watch stuff.
Not completely fanatic.
No, because Krishna can be very intense. I'm intense, but Krishna's very intense. And sometimes you just have to say, you know what? I'm going to do what I'm going to do, Krishna. But he still comes with you.
Yeah.
He still sits on your shoulder.
This is what I liked about it.
Watching a film.
Yeah, that's it. You can play guitar or whatever. Krishna's with you, or even in relationships and stuff like.
As you surrender unto me, I will record you accordingly.
Yeah.
So the more you do for him, the more you get.
Yeah.
The more you do for him, the more you get in. So you're going to do more.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, like kind of getting. You put more in. You get more out of it. You get more back, like more feedback, like positive feedback from your efforts. You put it into.
I mean,
that thing, like the spiritual. You reaping the well, I suppose, like, rough analogy, like you're planting seeds and you're getting the plants growing or something like that. Yeah, you're getting more connected, the deeper connection, deeper, better understanding. Just progressing, I suppose. Like,
we actually progress instead of going to church once a week on Sunday.
Yeah.
And just sermon and that's it.
Yeah.
Here we progress, so much more. All those little things that you may have in you that you think, I really want to get better at that. I really want to be like that. I really want to get rid of that. That's just caused, but you can't. And it's difficult to, here in the Sangha, we're just guided to get rid of those things and bring real life and empowerment, real enthusiasm, and all of the things we need to get up and down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just slowly, and it just gets more and more. I mean, 5 years every day. That's what we've been doing.
You've only been into this for 5 years?
No, I'd say 15 years.
Yeah.
Before that, it was God, 25 years.
Oh, you're from a Hindu background?
No, my parents are Sikh, but it's a denomination of Hinduism.
Yeah,
but it's not what we're, Hinduism is not what we do.
No.
So
I think Hindu was Sikh, began with the 1800s, didn't it, with the Nana.
You're nearly right. It started 550 years ago, the time of Guru Lord Caitanya. That's when the Khalistani Sikh started. And he met, Guru Nanak met Lord Caitanya as well. There's a lot of things,
I'm interested in all these things, because I like to learn the different cultures, and a bit like Alan Wicker, I used to love Alan Wicker's world. He even talked to, what's his name, that guy, in Haiti, what was it, Papa Doc? He even spoke to him, didn't he? He even interviewed him. He was like the voodoo guy, in Haiti, and
was the bad dude.
It was like a sort of bit like Idi Amin or something, I think. I think they tried to assassinate. I think he tried to assassinate. Some people think he tried to assassinate. What's his name? Assassinate. I've forgotten that. In '63, wasn't it? Before the Vietnam War started. Kennedy, yeah, and the other guy. Yeah, they reckon that he had some stuff because he wanted to take over Haiti, I think, for Kennedy, apparently. Somewhere in the Caribbean.
So what do you want for this?
Want?
Yeah. What's your ideal life?
Girlfriend, sex, I think. Yeah.
Well,
That's all I've ever wanted to be a lot of relationship. I've just haven't. I met Debbie, and she's an escort, and she keeps trying to get my bank details, and I'm saying, look, I'm not. She's latest one. My uncle wants to give me 3,000 quid. can he use you?
Quick, Casey, get bank details. I just.
Well, you know what? You can marry the ultimate girlfriend, which is Radharani.
Yeah.
It's not Radharani. She will show you the most love. Now, people here, me and Karuna, we bicker. We bicker like anything, and we couldn't be together unless we bicker.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I get that. I understand that.
Because he needs to be who he is.
You need that.
I need to be who I am.
I mean, what kept mine was arguments. It's not really an argument. I mean, it's like me and Linda were arguing about. It's not like an argument, just discussing things. There's a difference in opinion sometimes. But you're trying to sort of convey your interpretation. But ultimately, it's about the same thing. Like it's the life. Like it's the. I mean, look, they're talking about the same, coming from the same source, but it's like it's your conveying your how you're coming through your filter. I think. Like,
Yeah, what we do, we play our own narrative.
Yeah.
Whatever it is throughout our life, whatever conditions, we play our own narrative to each other, and we have so many narratives now. It's ridiculous. There's only one narrative. There's only one, and there's only one absolute truth. It's not religion.
Absolutely, yeah.
Religion kind of used to try and help people love God.
That's it. What they try to do.
But they've just messed it all up.
Well, they've been taken over by criminals. I think, like people they really don't want people to. They don't believe in God. They're anti-Christ or whatever. I think they totally don't want. They just want to enslave. People believe in them, but they're not good people. These people, I think, I think they could prove, the Catholic Church could prove that Jesus did exist. I think that Turin Shroud, because they only had a piece of it. They tried to fix it in the Middle Ages, and they gave them a piece to analyse it. Was part of the restoration, so they dated it back to sort of in like 7th century, and that's fake then. But they wouldn't show on the other bits, like, and why don't they do that? And I thought they don't want them to believe Jesus. They're the Roman Empire, they I don't know what it is. Some things I don't know. There's definitely evil that are trying to control mankind.
Do you realise it's all ordained by God? The evil, everything.
Well, yeah, life. They all breathe the same air, don't they? It's all the same life, isn't it? Life is life.
We come from God.
Yeah, life.
Everything comes from God. And the thing about it is, nobody's looking to God.
No, they don't know what it is. Like, to me, it's life, like it's the source. Like, yeah.
How can you look to somebody that's just been made so, supreme personality that's just been made so mysterious? People don't know God. People don't know really what He is. Nobody has a really deep relationship with Him. People who say they do, you can tell that they do because of the way they act, and the way they speak, and the way they are.
Yeah.
And here, just slowly, everything that you've been talking about, you can get all your answers.
Yeah.
And you can have a personal relationship with my God will be deep answers. And the trick is to get you attracted. And you are attracted. Did you went to church, yeah?
Oh yeah, I've been, like I was saying to Karina, through having the mental health, like mushrooms, and had a really bad experience. So it was a really bad one. Yeah, it was a really bad one. It was like Bosch's painting of hell.
Oh yeah.
It was really horrific. It was, and I turned, it was like the police came around. This guy used to play the Coventry City, and he joined the police, and he was, I don't know what he was doing. He got some kind of ESP thing. He could read my mind, this guy. He knew what I was thinking, and he said, we've all got demons in us, and he showed me. I goes, well, how do I get rid of it? And he says, you've got to accept Jesus into your heart, and I said, how do you do that? And he showed me this thing about Jesus, the demon possessed men, where he drove the demon, he transferred the demons into the pigs, and they drowned. I think that was one of his crimes, because he committed this on the Sabbath day. That's one of his offences. guy, he was like studying the Nag Hammadi or the Dead Sea Scrolls, and he the way that Jesus worked, what he found was like he said he seemed to be, it was like exactly the same as the magicians in the Hermetic tradition were that how they did things. He said you could find a lot of parallels with that tradition. He was convinced he was he was trained by the Greek, magicians, wizards.
Well, Krishna is the greatest. And I don't know if you're in the story, but that I've been on a kidney machine
Oh no, yeah,
for 2 years, and not really, this is helping my health.
Yeah.
More than anything, because it transcends you from all troubles.
Have you been waiting for a transplant? Was that not possible?
I was on the list for about 21 years.
Wow.
And I didn't get one. So I took my name off, and then I got rheumatoid, and they took my name off. Now I can have one. You must be joking. If I'm going to surrender to those people and have no, not right now.
No, I don't trust
I'd rather be out.
at all.
No, it's okay. I'd rather be out than go through that. I don't think I will. I don't think I want to, because I have to surrender to them. I don't know how, if the Lord works through. I don't know. So my thing is, the point is anyway, suffering is suffering. When you have a disease, a disturbance in your life that causes disturbance in everything. You're fucked up somewhere. It's a disturbance, yeah. I fucked up somewhere, and now we're so fortunate to be able to have met a bona fide spiritual master who lifted me out of material thinking, material knowledge, the hospital knowledge and how they can keep me well. They have knowledge and we can work together.
Yeah.
But this knowledge has helped me with my health, physical health, and that's a latter thing. That's secondary, because we're spirit soul, which is not this material body.
No.
In this Sangam, Raganuga Bhakti is learning to come from the spirit soul that lives for eternity. Completely different to the knowledge that we receive. You will be able to really get to know who you are. And as you get to know who you are, you get to know who the Lord is. You get to build a relationship with each other as much as you want, as much as you want, as much as He gives. And you see it in others as well. This brings a life of peace when there's chaos going around.
I've been in so much isolation, my biggest thing is interacting with other people.
It's difficult sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't know what to say to people.
I'm so glad I've come here today, and it's helping me a lot, because I've got no family and they've all died or they've dissed me, and it's been very isolating. I'm glad Tom made friends again. We've gone and fell out for a few years. I was friends with his friend, and it's good. Yeah, I'm glad that. I thought, let Govinda stay at mine. Could do with some company, because on my own all the time. It has helped me a bit. I found it a bit stressful after a few days though, but
Being by yourself.
I've been left by myself for years. Like mum died 2005, and my dad died before that. Yeah. But I hate being. I wish I could just. I've been on benefits for years. I have to keep convincing them I'm worse than I am, otherwise I'll get less money. I'm in so much debt. They want me to go into bankruptcy or something. But I mean, I wouldn't get an overdraft and stuff. I have to keep it's like you have to keep convincing them, and that I'm schizophrenic. Well, they gave me that label. They put me on hard drugs, or they destroy your nervous system. And, they don't. They keep wanting me to take blood tests, and I mentioned it before, didn't I? About blood tests, right? And they said I don't have to, because that's the you don't have to. They can't force you to do anything, really.
No, they can't.
No.
People think they have to.
Yeah.
There's a big condition to it.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do anything.
No. they try and use this mental incapacity sometimes. Like, oh, you know, we have to take over. They're not. They can't. They got no capacity or something. But,
When you say that, what do you mean?
the ability to make their own decisions. Like,
Are they saying that to
families-
you?
No, but that worries me. They have in the past, yeah. They've had me on section and forced to take medication. I was lucky I didn't get electric ECT, you know. But you know what I mean by ECT, don't you? Yeah. For other people, but it was a horrible system. I'm kind of glad, in a way, they got rid of all that institutionalisation and they started giving people better benefits and give you money to look after yourself in the community and you know, care in the community kind of thing. And then they start to change the Health and Social Care Act in 2012, where they tried to destroy that. Right, you know, it was a Conservative that kind of started that in a way. I think it was John Major. They started the disability living allowance thing in the early 90s, I think, and but then they started. I think it's Tony Blair. I think started wanted to sort of dismantle the old NHS system and.
Well, they still section people.
Oh
And
yeah,
they still do the,
yeah.
you know,
If you're proven to be violent or something.
very,
Yeah.
you know, it has to be really severe.
Yeah. I mean, I never have fights in it's like dangerous to have fights with people. Yeah, and no, it's like people they seem to be, you know, you have to F off and get a police from those, like, terrible. You know, swear at the council sometimes. Yeah.
It's horrible.
It's got worse. Like, it was a lot better when I was a kid. Like, it was a lot more friendlier, and it's got really.
Yeah,
shit,
because,
really.
you know, like you said, you know, the demons have taken over.
Yeah.
All the authorities. We are living in a demonic world. That energy
Yeah.
pours onto us.
Yeah.
And we have the shelter of the Lord, and that energy doesn't pour onto. I'm on benefit. I've been on benefit since I was 19. You know, and I've been getting benefit, and I don't really.
Don't you find it horrible having to prove that you
Not
need
anymore.
it? No.
Because
no.
I've proved it from the beginning.
Yeah. But you have to keep doing it every couple of years. It's horrible.
Well, for me, it seems like the forms are easier to
Yeah.
fill in.
Yeah.
They were harder before.
They have made it a bit easier
And you know
lately.
what?
Yeah.
I photocopied before.
Yeah.
So you know what you know that is happening. But no, less now. Because I thought about that. A friend of mine, she's completely isolated. Well, I know her anyway. She gets all these benefits. She's always fighting with the doctors. Always. She sounds. She's really intelligent. She writes these really great letters. She keeps doing it again and again. You know, when you get good at doing something, I thought about it. When you've been doing it for so long, you get better at it. Better and better at it.
Yeah.
You know, no, we really don't have to prove ourselves to them.
No.
Not really, but we do.
No. Yeah,
if we stay in this kind of mentality that they're in, then we have to really prove ourselves again. I suppose I'm lucky. You know, they can't doubt that I've not got kidney failure.
No.
You know, I haven't got rheumatoid arthritis in my fingers, and things like that. It's physical things. So I started just, my dad, my mum gets the blue badge. Again, you have to fill out a form. My dad would fill it in willy-nilly. I'm like, my dad gets a thing from my mum, and she doesn't get disability. She just gets the blue badge. I didn't even know that. I thought, I'm doing all of this stuff. Not doing it anymore. I just put in the same kind of stuff that I do really easy. There you go. You know, because I'm the one who's not very well. You go and talk to my bloody doctors. Why do I have to bloody well write all of this stuff down? You know, they use it, and if we do not have, if we're like in it and not of it, we can't see all of the loopholes. We can't see all of the things that they do to try and scare us, to suppress us, to hold us down.
Yeah.
We can't see them for that. You know, as we come move back out, it's different as well for me in a way.
Take a step back. Yeah.
It's like taking zooming out and seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, why didn't I do that? Why didn't that person say that to me? And that, anyway, it gets better. For me, it's got better.
Well, I've got a great support worker in the law centre. She's been great. I'm really pleased I found her because she's been very supportive. When you know, some people they really struggle with the bureaucracy and everything.
Is that over there?
It's just mine, isn't it?
CT!
Well,
What is she?
right. Oh no, this is. I'm not going to answer it. I get these people trading,
Oh, yeah.
trying to get me to do the you know, like the stock market shit and all that.
You want to?
No, I did it before, you see, and they got money for me, and but they wouldn't let me have it. Like, you know, so they won't let you.
Oh,
you
you
know,
got really? Comment.
Yeah, yeah. Start. I give them £250. I've got £7,000 in about 2 weeks, but you can't get the money. You know.
So you give them some more money.
Well, I did because I've got so much money. I thought, well, this is working good, and I'll give them a bit more. Yeah, well, but then you find out you can't get your money. Yeah, that's it. That's how it works. They con me. Come on, con
You can
me.
block them, you know.
Yeah, I keep blocking the numbers, and they keep coming up with new numbers. It's like, well, I need to do new phone, different change your
Oh
number.
no,
You know?
they'll get you. Because you know there's these companies out there that sell our numbers to these people.
Yeah,
It's
that's
illegal,
it,
but they get away with it.
yeah, yeah.
Well, Govinda was just saying your house is like an air raid shelter.
Oh,
Because you've been collecting food for 10 years long
Oh,
time.
yeah, camping food and MRAs and all that. Yeah,
MRAs, what's that?
meal ready to eat, military and camping and all that stuff. Yeah, the dehydrated food, bits of water, or some of them are ready, boil in the bag things. But yeah, I do get normal food as well, like, you know, put it in the freezer, or, you know, vegetables. I'm very lazy sometimes. I can cook, but I just sometimes it's just easier just to have something quick, like boil or in the bag or whatever. You know.
Can I take some pictures?
Sure, yeah.
And I will be posting them if you don't mind.
That's okay, yeah.
You know, I'll give you an example.
We are friends on Facebook. Yeah, I've got the old photos of me on there, and I don't look. I had a thing because I had this awful nose job, and I mean.
You had a nose job.
Yeah, I mean it's terrible history that I know I'll go into. It was awful. I had a botched nose job, and that's why I really don't like doctors, and you know, breathing problems. Got into a fight, so I thought I had a bump on my nose, wanted to remove it. They ended up doing some destroying my nose, like cutting my nose, rounded it off here, and you know, everything. Your nose looks all right, but they don't realise that what the damage they've done aesthetically, and the doctors just try to say it's body dysmorphia, like anorexia. Can you imagine? You've got from because these forms they give you, like they say how many times look in the mirror every day. If you look in the mirror more than 8 times, that's a point, and this is a point. And it all builds that he's got body dysmorphia. It's just nonsense, you know. Like some Freud started this of it. I think it's based on that Narcissus, I think. Yeah, he looked in the reflection in the river or something.
It's more psychological.
Yeah, they're just like, no, not really. They're in their heads, like they're like you say in the system, they're corrupt. Pseudoscience, they see it like psychology. It's not psychology, it's a bad nose job, simple as that, really. You know, but they seem to get away with that because they've got the doctor and protection, medical. They've got this thing like medical protection thing, haven't they? You just can't. They win every time, don't they?
They have to.
Yeah.
They can't afford to say that this doctor did this and this. They can't afford to do it because then if it happened to them, they want the support of all the doctors and nurses.
Yeah.
They can't do it. Even the independent, where negligence, PAL, is it PAL?
Oh yeah.
Part of the
Patient liaison.
It's part of the hospital.
Yeah.
It's not independent.
No, they ain't. Like that, you complain to them, and really, it's like going to bank robbers and trying to sort of get some justice. They're not going to own up. They're going to.
Can you give us our money back, please?
Yeah.
So we have devotees from all walks of life. We have Evo. He's on. He has a lot of mental disabilities. We're now speaking to you now,
Yeah.
you know, for a lengthy period. You know, we're having a nice conversation. Whatever mental issues you have, they don't seem to be here at the moment.
No.
And with either he's on a lot of drugs and things, and he's been listening, and he can only listen for a little while, and then
Yeah.
the drugs are messing him up. And he listens, but he's better.
Yeah.
He's so much better than before. We have people who don't speak English, who are now, just by reading the scriptures in English, hearing better in their English, and even explaining in deep emotions, not material, in a language that's not their own. Amazing. And you know, it will help your.
It's amazing how they. It's like, oh, it's me that makes that noise.
No, it just confirmed it when I said something, and it will help you with yours. It will help you with all areas of your life and more. Things that you didn't even realize that we could be and receive. And it all is happening here, and it's a good time now.
Yeah.
Because we're getting together every day. Well, every day with you anyway.
Yeah.
But we are like round a round table and going through. This is actually the new world order. All of this, you know, all of this training, all of this psychological stuff coming up and letting it go. You know, that we've been doing. That is creating the new world order, which is bringing in absolute truth, which is Krishna, God's new world order. So we are going through counselings and things. I'm sharing everything.